Quand j'aurais racheté nos terres au bled, là je pourrais il me faut les rappeurs. Ce mois-ci, je suis en bénéf, il me faut une paire, je vis certes. Si, j'ai un froid comme l'hiver, je vous siffle comme maintenant. Là, je suis.
Happy Monday, everyone. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Green for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Conley with the ball. Here's Towns. Saric with some nice D. Back to Paul. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Green from downtown. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McDaniels with it. Picked up by Saric. And here's Edwards. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Saric. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Green. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Edwards against Green. Outside Edwards. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
The kick out to Paul. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Saric against Edwards. He's off on that one. The Rockets trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Edwards. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Gobert. They get it back. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now here's Conley. Right now averaging 6 a game. And there's the drive. And that one's good.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Here's Green. It's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. To the left wing. Here's Towns. Gobert passes to Towns. Here's Noel. And it's off from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Second team foul.
Hachimura is checked in for the Rockets. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. Another miss by Minnesota.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. And good on the 7-footer. Towns has got 5 now.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Carter comes in for Mike Conley. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anderson passes to Towns. Over Collins. The shot by Towns, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Lays it up and banks it in. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Towns. It's deflected. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
18.
Just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Javon Carter is out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Anderson in at the power forward position. And down it goes. 2 points. Sengun's got his first basket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Anderson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Reid can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, BA, that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And the basket by Joe.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he makes it. Carter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Down low. Here's Sengun. Yep, that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Noel. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Hachimura. Edwards can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. Hachimura from long range. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Šarić. Warren comes in for Hachimura. Green's checked in for Beasley. And it's Paul in for Joe. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Noel. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. McDaniels inside, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
That one's off.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts plus. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
Pass to Sengun. Stolen by Carter.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Towns. The kick out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Warren. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sengun, the screen. He takes it in. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Sengun's got 6 in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Minnesota calls time here. So for the Rockets, Collins comes in for Sengun. And it's Kennard in for Warren. Right side Conley. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Collins with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Conley with the ball. Green picks him up. Paul against Carter. Inside. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Paul passes to Smith. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to McDaniels. Conley against Paul. McDaniels from long range. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Picked by Smith. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Conley goes in. Towns for three. And so it's Houston ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Thanks very much, Allie.
And
we keep getting closer to seeing how these all-star rosters.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But, fellas,
thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Timberwolves shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brand?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Dario Saric is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Şengün in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. McDaniels can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
That one's good from Green. And the assist by Paul. Green's got 7 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end. And let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Şengün. Green for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Conley. Paul with a steal. Launches a 3. And it's Green missing.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Edwards against Paul. Pass to McDaniels. Drops in the 3. He's got 9.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, Warren's so good at absorbing the contact and then just kind of muscling into his shot. That takes a lot of concentration and focus.
Beasley's checked in for the Rockets. Joe comes in for Paul. And Minnesota calls time here. Hachimura's checked in for Warren. These teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring teams. The Rockets, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Towns. Off the window. It's good. Towns has got 7 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
It's Şengün, high post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Towns, that's good.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is. And very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Towns. The fadeaway. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
Yep, that one goes. Sengun's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Sengun against Reed. Outside, Anderson. Reed sets a screen. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timeout call, Houston. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Collins, he's checked in for Sengun. Smith comes in for Šarić. Warren's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Kennard in for Beasley. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Carter, he's checked in for Towns. Moving it up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on T.J. Warren.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And they'll get another chance. The Rockets again can't hit. Pass to Noel. Takes a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Smith, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Anderson passes to Carter. Now here's Reed. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Edwards can't hit.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
I see you, T.J. Warren, getting assertive on the drive that time.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Back to Carter. .30 seconds left in the third. The 3. Puts it up from 17. And he was fouled while in the act. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
He's let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So for the Rockets, Green's checked in for Warren, and it's Paul in for Joe. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
To the middle. Here's Noel. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Sends it home from three-point land. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Houston is shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, small forward. Pass to Conley. The baseline J. That shot is off. And Houston will come the other way. Outside, Green. Second chance shot. Got it. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Noel. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Rockets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Green. Up and in from the low block.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Here's Noel. Green covering. And there's the rejection. Pass to Noel. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Ball can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Noel. Back to Conley. Now Towns. Over to the wing. Gobert passes to Conley. Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Ball finds Green from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Gobert with a screen on Warren. Here's Anderson. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Green for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Warren with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Paul. 3-pointer. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Towns, that's good.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Paul passes to Saric. Shoots from 14. And it's Houston scoring again.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Hachimura's checked in for the Rockets. Beasley comes in for Green. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Carter comes in for Mike Conley. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Carter on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And this will be a fitting end to a matchup they've dominated all season. This is a very comfortable opponent for them. This win will make them a perfect 4-0 against the Timberwolves.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Noel. To the right side. Right side Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Hachimura. Takes a 13-footer. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert finishes inside.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Now here's Edwards. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.